morning we are proud to have with us Mrs. Rose Martin, who is a retired teacher from the Philadelphia School District. In 1979, when the Rose Lindenthal Award was first incepted, which is the award for teacher excellence in the city of Philadelphia, Mrs. Martin was one of the first 10 recipients. She is also the author of a book entitled Endearing Endeavors. Thank you, Ms. Martin. At this time, we'd like to welcome Mrs. Martin.
Thank you very much for your kind introduction, and good morning to everyone. I am delighted to be with you as a part of your history program. And I'd like to tell you very briefly what I'd like to do this morning. I have an interest in poetry. And my reason for being here today is to share a part of my interest in poetry with you. While I have an interest in the poetry of all writers, I have a special interest in the writer's poetry if they are someone who has written along Black themes. And so when I go out to make presentations, most of the time, that's what I share. Notice on your display bulletin board that you have a picture of one of the people whose poems I am very fond of. And that one is James Weldon Johnson. James Weldon Johnson is one of the outstanding poets who like to have a special message. Sometimes poets write for our enjoyment, for our inspiration, for teaching us something. Whatever it is, if you're going to write something, you have to have a purpose for it. James Weldon Johnson very frequently wrote things that would teach or things that would inspire. One of his poems, so beloved by Black people of some 50 or 60 years ago, that they set it to music. I'm sure some of you have heard it. It is called Lift. Anyone know the rest of the title? Every Voice and Sing. Lift Every Voice and Sing was first written as a poem, and then it was so well liked, the words were so beautiful that they decided to set it to music. And James Weldon Johnson had a brother who wrote music. And so James Weldon Johnson wrote the words, his brother wrote the music. And so today on many, many programs, especially those related to Black, that song is either sung at the beginning of the program or at the end of the program. Now, I would like you, I'm not going to make this a big teaching session so far as asking you a lot of questions. I do want you to just remember a couple of words. Maybe you've already heard them. Sometimes, throughout a poem, there may be some figures of speech. One of the very common ones is a simile. It just means where you're comparing two things that are different, and you use the word like or as. If I say, right now, this room is as quiet as and then I say something that's real quiet, I would be using a simile. If somebody has a someone who keeps a very sloppy personal room, like sometimes my son. I go into his room sometimes and I say, your room is a pig pen. Then I'm making a comparison of the dirty room with something that is not. And I'm not using the word like or as, so I've given a metaphor. Now, all through poems, sometimes we have some comparison. And most of the times that we want to read two. I'm not going to call you to their attention as I go along every time, but I want you to kind of keep those in the back of your mind. Then I want you to know this one. This has to do with the meaning of what the poet is saying. If the poet is saying some words that mean exactly what he said, he's saying that that have poems which we call nursery rhymes. We say, Jack and Jill went up the hill. That's exactly what Jack and Jill went up the hill. It's just that. However, if I say, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. You know, life is not a bird. So you know that's making comparison. Making a comparison, and we're also giving not the literal here, but this one. Giving an implied meaning. That means we're making this, we're not saying that life is really a bird. Got a broken wing when our dreams go away. But in our own mind, we're saying, now it does not mean that our life is a bird. It means that just like when a bird has a broken wing, it can't fly, it can't go high. When we lose our dreams, which means losing our hope, we can't go up either. That's why you know it. Martin Luther King's very famous speech. He talks so much about dreams. He didn't want his dreams to die. He did not want your dreams to die. After he had painted lots of his dreams in his very famous speech, he said, with this hope, that's the hope that has to keep us flying high. Don't let life become the broken-winged bird. All right, now, as I go along, without my asking you a lot of questions, I would like you to sort of keep in mind, sometimes when you hear me saying a poem, she's making a comparison. These two are the figures of speech that are comparing things. And then the other thing that you will notice is that sometimes poets are saying, and their poem is exactly what it says. Sometimes your brain has to kind of translate it. I'm going to say one of my very favorites now. And it's going to be one that when you hear the literal words, when you hear exactly what I say, I'm going to want you to understand that there is an implied meaning. And I'm even going to tell you what it is, because I want to not spend too much time in any one area. So I won't be able to ask you as many questions as I might like to ask. But I'll ask you one or two. Now listen very carefully. The name of this first poem that I'm going to recite was written, is called I Too. That's the first name of the poet. Does anybody know the last name of this poet? Thank you. When you speak out nice and loud, especially these times when I'm not asking you to stand, you just answer. Just be you answer that. You said you would. Oh, good. Thank you. Now I'm going to say a poem called I Too. Listen to my words. If I ask you someplace when I finish, what is the, let's try. You're going to know what I say. But now I really mean that. Listen. I Too, by Langston Hughes. I Too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes. But I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow, I'll sit at the table when company comes. No one will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. Say it nice and loud for us, please.
They made him go in the kitchen and eat.
That's right. It was a boy, and he had to go, a boy or a man, you're right, he had to go to the kitchen. Okay, someone want to tell me what he did when he was in the kitchen? Yes, nice and loud.
Ate well and grew strong.
That is exactly right. These are all the literal, exactly what you heard. Did he get angry when he was told to go in the kitchen? Pout? Curse? None of that? Right? Your heads are shaking, tell me no. What was the first emotion? He's eating, and one emotion you heard. But I laughed. Remember that? Yes. Instead of getting insulted and angry at something, he laughed. And he ate well and he grew strong. Then he said something was going to happen on another day. What day? Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow. Okay. What's going to happen on tomorrow? Yes.
He's gonna eat in the dining room with everyone else.
Exactly right.
Dare him, tell him, eat in the kitchen.
You are so right. Absolutely. And there are going to be two reasons for that. You're not going to eat in the kitchen? Two reasons. They're going to, that's right, you're going to see how beautiful it is. You're going to be afraid to say it. Okay. You really got the literal meaning so very well. What's the slide? What's the message? What line can you telling us by this? Now that message goes for everybody in here. The poems that I'm going to be saying are not poems that apply to somebody because they're mine in question, or somebody who's different. These are great poems are what we call universal. Universal means that it's true for anybody. So the message in this poem is true for anybody in here, as it is for anybody else. Many times when the poets wrote it, it was for the certain people that they were talking to in their own group. But that's not the way it's stated. Okay. Anybody want to take a guess as to what is the purpose and what does that poem mean? What does it mean when it says, today people let me go in the kitchen and eat when their company comes, but tomorrow I'll be able to sit at the table with them? Because I have been eating well and growing strong. What do you think? Yeah, oh yes. Nice and loud.
You shouldn't have to worry about where we eat at, because we know the next day we'll be with them, so we wouldn't be ashamed of where we're eating at.
That is true. That is true. You're getting close. That other day, that tomorrow that comes, we will not have to be ashamed. We will be able to be with other people. But what is the other people that we say? It's not really a table. It's not really food that you actually eat that is referred to. It's not really a kitchen or a dining room. What could it be? It is not done. When that is exactly what the literal meaning says. Anybody have a thought, a suggestion?
Don't be ashamed of what you are.
Stand up. You don't feel like saying? Okay. She said, don't be ashamed of what you are. Okay. Now, if one day you're ashamed of what you are, and later on you're not ashamed, something has had to happen. What might happen to make a person not be ashamed? Yes, like that?
Grew confident.
Yes,
in themselves.
they did. What would happen to make someone grow more confident in themselves? Yes.
Pride.
Pride. And what might the pride come from? What was the pride? What would make you feel so happy that
Realize how sure.
that is true? And what's going to make you feel proud of what you are? Because it's going to imply, you're thinking of some change in yourself. Yes, it is yourself, some change. Okay. Very nice. You're doing very well. Let me say it this way in a nutshell so that I don't drag this one out too long. I like to think of it as at one stage in our lives, we may not be as prepared for something as someone else is. So at that stage, whatever it is, suppose it's a job, at a certain stage, you're not as prepared. So maybe you go and apply in some places. You don't have enough credentials. You don't have enough experience. You don't have enough whatever it is they say you don't have. Now you can get downcast, you can get depressed, you can curse, you can swear, you can whatever, or you can laugh and eat well. Now laugh and eat well means you keep your good sense of humor. Eating well means you go and do something to prepare yourself. So that when the next opportunity, and the next opportunity is tomorrow, is spoken of in the poem. When the tomorrow comes, then you will be prepared. And that's why when they look at you, it's not because your face is going to have changed all that much, but your preparedness has given you a pride that was said, and the confidence that was said by people right in this class that makes you able to say, I too. Now, you're not left out. You're with the rest of the group who can eat at the table when company comes. Okay? That's it. Now, you gave me this one fine, and together we worked out the implied meaning of I too. All right. Let's stay with life and page for the next poem. And it is called Mother to Son. If the title is Mother to Son, what do you think is going to happen in this one? A mother is going to be talking to her son is correct. Now this mother is talking to her son under some very special circumstances. And I want you to pretend with me. Imagine with me. I'm going to be the mother. I'm your son. I wonder if I could get somebody to act for me. All you got to do is sit in a chair and look discouraged. I mean, look sad. Don't look happy. You don't need to. Oh, I put a chair over here. Oh, this is a wonderful class. Well, good, good. Okay. Raymond, my son, who has gone out to apply for a job. He did not get the job that he applied for. And so he is very discouraged. And he has come and he said, Mommy, I thought I was prepared. See, he had eaten well, he thought. He thought he'd grown strong enough to get that job. But the people to whom he applied did not feel he had enough of what it took to do that job well. Now he does. So now you know that that's discouraging. So that's what you want to see in his face. All I want to be in his face. I want you kind of show out. But we want to really, that's it. And I'm going to talk to him. Now, I'm going to do this one twice. And I want you to listen because I'm going to be two different kinds of mothers. Now, the first time, I want to be the kind of mother that I think perhaps most of our mothers are. They're sympathetic and they're understanding and they try to say gentle things to us when we get discouraged. And in this poem also, there's a literal meaning. There's an implied meaning. It's usually making a comparison. We're using figures. Now, listen and see what the mother is going to make the comparison for her. Talks to her son who has become discouraged about something. Remember my first time, I'm trying to be a mother who is very understanding and very sympathetic. Well, son, I'll tell you. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It had tacks in it, splinters, and bows torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor. There. But all the time, I've been a climbing on and a reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps 'cause you find it kind of you fall now, for I still climb. I'm still going, and life for me ain't there no crystal stair. That's it. That's it. Wonderful sister. Now this time I want you to maybe ask her another mother. Now, I'm going to say the same words, but my attitude is different. I don't have any sympathy for my son because things are better for him than they were for me. So I don't see any reason for him to get all that discouraged. And my voice is supposed to let him know that. I do this second one. You've heard my first. You think about your mother, your aunt, your grandmother, whoever it is that this might be, and you decide which one is your mommy's pipe, your female's pipe who encourages you. Then they both are intended to encourage. See, the second one, even though it doesn't sound like it so much on the surface, scolding sometimes does not sound like it, but its purpose is the same. He's still discouraged. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Tac-tacs in it, and splinters, and roads torn up, places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time, I've been a climbing on, and a reaching landings, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on a step just because you find it kind of hard. Don't you fall now. For I'm still going, honey. I'm still climbing. And the life for me ain't been no crystal stair. This is the title of the poem that I'm going to write. Who would tell me what an incident is? Yes.
Something that happened.
Exactly. Something that happens. That's all it is. Something that happens. So, County Cullen is writing about something that happened. Okay. It's something that happened. Really did happen. It's the literal meaning. Exactly what he said in the poem is something that happened.